Hello everyone, it's me Jamie and welcome to another readathon vlog. As you can see by the title, today we are doing a 48-hour readathon reading entirely romance books. I'm going to be doing this with my friends Caitlin, Chloe and Kevin. As per usual, we have just found a love of doing readathons together and I cannot imagine another better way to spend the weekend. I'm excited. It's currently about 10:30 on Friday morning for me and we are kicking things off immediately with a live reading sprints on Kevin's YouTube channel. So I'm going to join them in about half an hour and we're going to do some live reading sprints and then we're going to get straight into just reading our romance books and then it will be ending on 11 Sunday morning. So I'm super excited. I cannot wait. I have chosen 5 books to read. I don't have any like graphic novels or mangas or anything, so honestly I'm just hoping to get through these 5 books, but we'll see. So my TBR for today, I've got Girl Gone Viral by Alicia. I have never read this book before and I actually had no inclination to read it either, but I really loved Alicia Ray's book The Right Swipe, which is in this kind of like companion series. So I cannot wait to get to this and I just loved Alicia Ray's writing style and her characters. So yeah, I have no idea what this book is about and what happens, but I assume it's something to do with like fake dating and like online stuff. I've also got Act Your Age Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. I am beyond excited to read this as well. I really loved the other books in the Brown Sister series by Talia Hibbert and so Caitlin lent me this copy to read for the readathon. I've actually heard that it's not quite as good as the other books in the series, but I still want to see for myself. Like I still love Talia Hibbert so much and I cannot wait to get to this one. I have also started A Court of Thorns and Roses recently. This is definitely a YA fantasy romance, so I'm gonna be including it, I hope. I'm really loving it. I've already tabbed it twice and I'm on page 60. So I'm not gonna start with this book, but I definitely want to read this during the readathon. I know it's gonna be a super fast and fun read. And I also know that everyone wants to see my reactions to this. So why would I not include myself reading this in the readathon? Yeah, I can definitely get through this. And then on my Kindle, I've also got From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout if I want to read another fantasy romance. I think it'd be cool to do like contemporary romance and then a fantasy. I just think that would be cool. So yeah, I've got From Blood and Ash. I've also been meaning to read this as well because it's the Goodreads Choice Award winner for romance, I believe. So yeah, definitely keen to read that one. I know that that one's very heavy on the romance, so excited. And then Chloe also really wants to read a Mariana Zapata book and I said I'd be keen to read a Mariana Zapata book as well because I really love her book From Lukov with Love, but I haven't read anything else by her. So I don't know exactly what book we are going to read. I do have a book by her on my Kindle, but I'm going to see what Chloe's keen on reading and then I'll just purchase whatever she wants on my Kindle and then we can read that together as well. So those are my reading plans for the weekend. I have a bit of a headache. It's my own fault because I had a few drinks last night with some friends, but I have a bit of a headache, so I am going to go and make a coffee and then just kind of get all settled in to start the reading sprints and the readathon, and I'm just so excited and I hope you enjoy the vlog. Also, it's Easter and I have a chocolate bunny, and is there going to be anything better than reading and eating Easter chocolate? I don't think there is, so super excited. Also Chloe has a matching one, so happy Easter everyone. I hope you enjoy all the chocolate that you're going to eat.
My favourite things of 2021 so far, so
friends, Kat and Kay. So the aim is to read as much as possible from...
So we just finished the live like maybe about half an hour ago and it was so much fun. We had such a good time, so thank you everyone who came along and joined. So since then I've had some food and I'm now up to page 83 of Act Your Age Eve Brown. So it's been like 2 hours since the readathon has started, and because we did the live I haven't read as much as I normally would when I've like started a readathon, but I think this book is just going by so fast and I am really enjoying it, so I think I'll definitely finish it like before this evening. Like I'll definitely finish it this afternoon. A lot of people have said that they don't really like this one as much, which I find really interesting because I am really enjoying it. I think the main thing is just like, I think the love interest Jacob is a little bit less charming than the love interests in Get a Life Chloe Brown and Take a Hint Danny Brown, but I do really like Eve. I think she's a little bit of a spoilt brat, but I'm really liking the journey that she's going on and I love that she's just kind of crazy and just like a hurricane of a person, you know. I think I'm going to jump on FaceTime with the friends and then just try and read more of this and get this finished. Let's do it. I'm loving all the romance vibes. So yeah, I'm already having the best time. Chocolate time!
Kevin and Caitlin, where are yours?
I have jellies, if that counts.
That's the tiniest Easter egg I've ever seen.
Oh my god, Kevin.
This little tiny egg.
Also, I'm so happy because me and Chloe have decided to scrap the Mariana's a Powder book because all of her books are like over 600 pages, and we were like, okay, maybe let's not save it for the 48-hour readathon. And I have convinced Chloe and Caitlin to read Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas, and I'm going to reread that as well. So I think what I'm going to do, read At Your Age Eve Brown, and then read ACOTAR and finish those two books, and then do Punk 57 with the girls. And I'm so excited to reread it. Like, I read it this time last year, so Penelope Douglas is like one of my guilty pleasures because her books can be so problematic, but I'm so excited. Oh my god. I really hope they love it. It's a risky choice for me to recommend it to them, but I hope they love it.
Oh, of course you do it like perfectly.
Everyone was watching me, so I think mine's broken.
Oh no.
I love when they're broken.
So I'm on page 106 and I'm trying to read more, but Chloe keeps being fucking annoying, so so not reading very fast, but it's fine because Chloe just keeps being like, hey, and we're like, shut up.
I want to talk.
Anyways, I'll keep you updated, guys. Okay, so it's about 6 o'clock. I've had the best time on FaceTime just reading with all of my friends. It's been so good. It obviously has meant that my reading has like taken a little bit of a dip. Like, it's not as fast as I usually read when I do like 24-hour readathons and stuff like that, but it's better because it's fun. So yeah, we've just been having the best time. I'm up to page 213 of At Your Age Eve Brown, so I'm over halfway now, and I'm actually loving it so much. Like, I love our love interest Jacob. I think the characters are just so dynamic, and the really cozy setting, like it's literally set at a bed and breakfast, so the setting is just so nice and it just makes for the coziest vibes, and oh my god, I just love it. And I think I am getting up to like a part where the romance kind of develops. Like, I wouldn't say this is slow burn, but I feel like our romance actually hasn't been happening very quickly, you know, like we haven't dived straight into it. Like, it's very much true enemies to lovers, and the fact that we've witnessed them be enemies and be irritable with each other and then actually fall into that friendship, which will slowly become something more, I think. But I think it's becoming something more very soon. So I have put a bookmark in, and I'm gonna have a shower just to like wash my hair and wash my face, take my makeup off, and then I'm going to get straight back into reading again, jump back on FaceTime again, and hopefully finish this within a couple of hours. So yeah, I'm super excited, and I'm gonna go do that now. Okay, so it's like 10:30 in the evening. I'm nearly finished At Your Age Eve Brown. Absolutely loving it. Absolutely love the smut scenes that we've got in and the relationship development. But I think because it's 10:30, I want to survive for the rest of the 48-hour readathon. I'm just going to finish this and then probably go to bed and then start ACOTAR like first thing in the morning. I think that's my plan. I've also had a friend come over because he was feeling a bit down, and I just made him watch a movie while I read more of this. So now I'm going to go to bed, read this, and then go to sleep and then set my alarm for early. So I'm really excited, and I will obviously give you all my thoughts and updates when I finish. Good night, everyone. I will see you tomorrow for an amazing day of reading again. Good morning, everyone. It's like midday, 1 o'clock on Saturday. So we're like halfway through the readathon now, a bit over halfway, and we just got off the Fortnite game, and that was so much fun. I will make sure to link the video down below so like you guys can watch later on if you don't really know what we do on there. I honestly recommend checking it out because even if you're not into games, everyone just like in the chat is so much fun. So yeah, so we just did that, and I finished At Your Age Eve Brown last night, and I'm honestly rating it 5 out of 5 stars. Like, I loved it so much. I loved Eve and Jacob. Like, I love the kind of like grumpy man, like sunshine girl trope. I just loved them, and the ending was so satisfying, and the autism storyline as well was incredible, and I just loved their journey so much. So Loved it. And now I'm moving on to A Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm on FaceTime with the gang and I'm on page 112, so chapter 13, and I'm really hoping to finish it today. I do have to go and see a friend's play tonight, which I forgot about, but honestly that'll take like 3 hours and then I'll just be coming right back here to read. So hopefully finishing this before the play, we'll see, but obviously when we're on FaceTime together we don't get a lot of reading done. But yeah, I'm gonna try and finish this, and then I think later tonight hopefully maybe start Punk 57 or maybe one of my other romances. I think like I really want to reread Punk 57, but I also kind of want to prioritize like the romances I haven't read, so I might like discuss it with the gang. But I'm also really excited because Chloe really liked The Right Swipe, which is a romance book that I recommended to her, and Caitlin's really loving From Luke with Love, which is also another romance I recommended to her. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go read now, but I'll talk to you later. You just heard it here first. Chloe said she's not going to be annoying today. Let's see how long that lasts. Okay, so I just said that I love Feyre and Tamlin, and then Chloe bullied me, so I guess it took her about 5 minutes to start being annoying again. Anyway, yeah, Court of Thorns and Roses, I love Feyre and Tamlin. Sorry about it. Okay, hello. So it's 5 o'clock in the evening now. I'm actually not going to go to my friend's play anymore because I didn't feel like it and I want to keep reading. So I'm just going to go a different night because I hadn't bought tickets. So that was all good. But I think I'm going to take a break from A Court of Thorns and Roses just for now. I'm on page 182, so I am nearly halfway and I am really loving it, but I think I'm going to dive into another contemporary novel now. I just love this so much, guys. Like, oh my god, I really love Tamlin and Feyre. I just love their dynamic in this first book, although I know that Tamlin's probably not going to be in-game love interest, because I see it's really interesting reading a book that you know nothing about the plot and you haven't been spoiled, but everyone loves it so much and always talks about it, because I'm like, where's Rhysand? Like, everyone talks about Rhysand, but I haven't met him yet, and I feel like he's gonna swoop on in and be like in-game love interest. I'm not sure, but I have gone up to a really interesting part, so I know I want to get to this like very soon. I'm actually so surprised by how much I'm loving it. Like, I wasn't sure if I would, but I'm really loving it. So I'm just making a coffee. Instant coffee because I'm a psycho. Sorry, this angle is not great. But yeah, I'm making a coffee because for the second night, I do want to be staying up all night because I still have lots of books to read, and I honestly love staying up all night, like, and staying up as late as possible. And I was going to move on to Girl Gone Viral by Alicia Ray, but the girls have just about finished the books that they're currently reading and are going to move on to Punk 57, and I know that I'll just get so much FOMO. So I know I said that I wouldn't prioritize that, but I think I'm going to join them in rereading Punk 57. And then because that won't take me long and I'm staying up all night, then I'll move on to The Right Swipe. Not The Right Swipe, Girl Gone Viral. And then if I finish both of those, which I'm hoping to do, and I think I probably could, then I will read A Court of Thorns and Roses for the reading sprint tomorrow. So those are my plans for the rest of the readathon. I think I can definitely do it. And yeah, just making my coffee. I mean, I can do it, but I'm also worried about Chloe and Caitlin and Kevin distracting me, but it's fine. Also, I saw Kevin rated Act Your Age Eve Brown 5 stars as well, which I'm obsessed with. But I'm gonna go and get cozy on the couch in the lounge with some blankets, get on FaceTime with the girlies, and start Punk 57. Oh my god, I'm literally so excited and actually so nervous to hear their thoughts, but I love it.
I don't even know what to do.
Right. Me and Caitlin are in the exact same spot in Punk 57 and both had the exact same reaction, and it's that book. It is that book. So I just finished my reread of Punk 57. It's like midnight, and oh my god, that reread was amazing. I actually rereaded it 5 stars, and it's interesting because it's not like a perfect book by any means. Like, it definitely has its problems, but like the feelings that book gave me all over again was just like stunning, and I love the characters so much. I think if you are going to read it, just go in knowing that it is very much like quite a toxic relationship. It is kind of like a bully romance. It's very enemies to lovers, and the characters are quite like awful people, but awful in the fact that they're like really realistic, I think. And you know, you kind of like get to know them a bit more and know why they are the way they are, and it's just like so beautiful. And I was so happy because I didn't think Caitlin and Chloe would like it, and we were buddy reading it all together, but they ended up absolutely loving it. So obviously that just made me very, very happy. So yeah, 5 stars. I have just under 12 hours left of the readathon, so before I sleep I'm gonna see if I can read Girl Gone Viral. I mean I can definitely be able to read this in 12 hours. It's just depending on whether or not I end up falling asleep, but we'll see because I'm still on FaceTime with the gang. I reckon Caitlin's probably going to check out pretty soon, but I reckon I can still do it, or at least get to like halfway. And it's not a very long book at all, and the font's pretty big. And yeah, I cannot wait to read another Alicia Ray. I absolutely love the right swipe, so let's get started.
Jamie, I'm going to let you pick my bookmark when I'm doing my next one.
Oh, stunning. Yes.
Because the other two got...
Good morning, everyone. I'm so tired. Okay, so it's about 9 in the morning. So last night, after I said I was going to try and finish Girl Gone Viral, after reading literally 3 pages, I fell asleep immediately. So I haven't really read anything. So with about half an hour before our live reading sprints, I'm going to try and get through more of this. And then at least when I go on the live, I can be like, yeah, I read some. So yeah, gonna do that and then read this for the reading sprints as well. But I want to get as much reading time in as possible while we're still in the readathon. So yeah, I'll see you later. I'm going to read for half an hour. Rounding it off.
Wait, I need to another... Oh, hello.
Okay, so we just finished the reading sprints and I got up to page 70 of Girl Gone Viral. I'm just a little bit over it. Like, after reading Punk 57, it just wasn't the vibe that I was after. Like, I don't know, I think it was a bit of a mistake to read another like contemporary romance right afterwards, but yeah, I don't know about it. But thank you everyone for coming and joining us on the reading sprints, and thank you everyone who has watched this video. Honestly, this concludes the 48-hour readathon. I haven't read as much as I thought I would, but I still had such an amazing time. It was so good, and honestly I completed 2 books that were 5 stars and read more of A Court of Thorns and Roses, which has the 5-star vibes. So I just had a really good time, guys. And honestly, I don't really know what else to say because I feel like I've kind of said it all. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll link everyone else's vlogs down below. And I just hope you had a really good time, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!
But she said, Cindy, don't cry.